issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle. Even though I've already turned it over to you, there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spirit way, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Xilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nichka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither, and toys will break, and snacks are quickly forgotten once they're eaten. But a set of durable work tools will always stay with you, and get you through many sticky situations. Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Thesoli's, I even brought Nichka... Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full. No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams. Even though Tessa, this Blaze Gem is... Everyone thinks that the inscription she made... So...
Sounds kinda like... But if you do that, won't everyone be able...
With her method, without the right angle...
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Thesoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nichka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first. Huh?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the...
Right.
What? So you'll be going to Nichka's birthday party too, Shiba?
Oh, yeah, sure, but it... Oh, so that's how you... Then let's just go in it?
Huh? Wait a second. If we ask Nichka...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it.
No, that's terrible. Let's just go ask Nechka. Anyway, could you tell us—
Well, it's a little difficult to— The premise of the book is, but after defeating the Demon Lord in the ending of the original story, I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember— I do not wish to see your blood be— The other version was released only in the revised version. The brothers— However, the revised the store owners desperately tried— Even now, the only edition of— Anyway, I couldn't bring myself— I picked out a copy that looked— If you're interested, I can give you— Oh, and here's a copy of—
So that's how they're trying to sell off—
Let's get going.
Let's finish this quickly. Incoming!
Go on now, Yengu.
Hey, Tlasoli,
Oh, what a surprise.
It's been a while since I received Nechka's letter. There are several editions of the book. I asked a messenger from the—
Let's go inside. Xilonen used to love drink. You were already a big girl.
Oh, Auntie, Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too. Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get in.
Sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now...
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the...
We heard that you two are from the same...
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how the moment I became idle at home...
Then I would have your parents go...
Yeah, and then I would... But eventually, she moved...
But why did you seem so
Because the layout of this place is... Let me see...
That's right. But you're all grown up. That's how Nechka sees Xilonen, too. Whenever she's...
Well, yeah, I'm here now. And even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really? Maybe I've been too strict.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Don't be too hard on yourself. The responsibilities on your...
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe...
But that doesn't change the fact I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder...
Whoa, why so somber?
Oh, relax, Auntie. You'll be the one who's busy then. And I'll be...
If that day really... But now that she's gradual... Nechka's illness that night... Before we could finish out, I joined the fray as well. I can't remember how long She was holding a dried-up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. Work was busy at the time. So, Nechka... I was the one who decided to move my workshop to...
Whoa, hey! She already has the strength to write letters now.
Sorry. Phew. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
No help? That sounds like a lot to... Huh?
You three just need to make sure...
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so
it just occurred to me that Xilonen likes to eat...
both are fine with me.
Oh, come on now. Anyway, for a...
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of grain fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I ordered a bunch of ingredients. Come on, Xilonen. Stop lying.
Hey, I'm not a kid.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Xilonen. It isn't...
Everybody stand back!
This will be a productive... All right, let's... Out of the way or get blown away! Laid bare.
Don't blink!
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying. No need to look. There isn't anyone on.
Hey, you there! Sorry.
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you... Never...
Xilonen, Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out!
Transfix!
Till sword comes shadow.
Action at the flame!
Cut to the chase.
All right, that should be it for the. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck.
Strange, we didn't see any monsters.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all... It's the main road in and out of the... I don't know what happened. Solely does... If she comes back, Nachka will... Strange.
Look at that! He has a blaze gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare. I'll carry these bags, and you.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day.
That's so weird. Why is Paimon's not sure how to say...
Once you live long enough, let's bring the ingredients.
Speed of light! Let's ride!
Ah, you're finally back.
Oh, yeah, we, ran into some.
All right.
there's so much taste.
They were all pretty simple dishes to make.
Paimon will help herself.
Ooh, yeah. Can I get a...
You're done already?
Of course! I'll have just one more fish.
It's okay. Her body is too weak to digest.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already...
Injuries caused by the... But it's okay. Even if she will never... The doctor said the abyss has had an... The doctor also said that...
Huh?
You know about the woven scrolls that... Well... But the case of Nechka, the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, she's a good kid, but I've always had a feeling that Nechka really has no...
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll all by yourself?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things aren't cheap, after all.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when blaze gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing blaze gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this blaze gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings and the blaze gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Xilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. It's actually quite simple. I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
the reason they must be approved by the YEB is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the YEB's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form a massive memory bank for Nechka. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze Gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nechka?
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
You've seen through my plans, Xilonen. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the Blaze Gem inscription?
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt. This is the central inscription that controls all the other Blaze Gem inscriptions, which will also soon serve as Nechka's ancient name.
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes, it was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. Or perhaps I've just grown old. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I've thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past she won't remember me. When that time comes, she'll be left adrift. She is my daughter, the one to—
Xilonen!
I'll take the central inscription with. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me fetch them for you. I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please, take them.
Huh? What was that noise?
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy.
All right.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Don't blink!
You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you around. Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then, boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and armor hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. And with this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that! If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than walking alone. The Traveler always has Paimon by her side, though, so she'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler. Paimon's always flying! Of course it gets tiring! But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Clisoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important thing. You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I, kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Speed of light.
laid bare.
Don't blink!
Speed of light.
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then...
I'm going to use Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston. Only after we've confirmed if we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks...
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary but since it's a central inscription...
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't...
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding, which is names are intrinsic. Only by having names can things be... For example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystal. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names, as for the question of why it's important, after all, creating a name... Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in a tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, giving someone a name is a subjective expression, but giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. If ancient names are so the best I can do is gather all the... Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For name engravers...
Paimon isn't trying to come up with...
Phew. Now I'm... Of course, this is also my...
a nickname? Xilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
But, you should keep observing. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Xilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get... let me see. Start...
Whoa! Plus only central and... So are you done checking the inscription, Xilonen? How does it...
I didn't find any anomalies in the
That means we can help...
well, probably, but...
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, before we get to that, I want to ask the traveler a question. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? Yeah. Well, sounds like... But if you ask me, it's hard to control the by herself. Auntie...
Accomplices?
Well, here's the good news. From a purely objective standpoint, the bad news is, I believe I've mentioned this before, in this process, if you remove the wire trying to scoop up a Yeah, exactly. Now, let's consider the memory. There's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. And considering that Nechka has forgot, only Aunt Tlisoli can help her. So, if my hypothesis in an ideal world, this, and I also believe that there won't. But Auntie is not a Wyab.
But how can we solve this problem?
Names are blessings for the future from people. I've also made up my mind.
Don't blink!
Bring it!
Woohoo! Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey! Incoming! Yeah! Don't blink!
Ah, Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nechka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nechka?
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Oh, is Nechka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's go have a look.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen, is that you? You're Nechka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that Xilonen brought?
No, she's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Ugh, it's all my fault. You wasted your money and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Mom told me about you. Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes... Besides, it's her birthday. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. As you... I also happen to have a few... Wait for a moment. It doesn't hurt to be prepared.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was...
Yeah! It's not... Okay. Thanks, everyone. And please don't worry. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Ithno. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Transfixed!
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, she seems to be doing...
I hope so. Here, Ignal.
Oh, thank you for bringing... I remember that Nechka would...
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. But,
I would like...
Something shaped like an ember...
Noted. Sorry, Nechka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nechka, feel free to write... Well, I was shocked last...
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to recover. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so... She begs me...
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the... according to the story, we should be right around... Tequil prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name... The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer. Then, Tequil turned my blood to fire. Oh, you remembered that whole... Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting. Even if it's hard for kids to, well... Oh, wait! Nechka hasn't read the...
That's not true.
You already know the...
Hey, what are you all chat...
Huh? Mom. Miss Travel... We were just talking about how the bad...
Aren't happy endings always not... Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's, pretty good quality. But, you know, for now,
Next, let's visit Epiphany. Stay close, Nature.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Epiphany.
I didn't expect to have 2 name engravers coming in today. Welcome. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you...
Whoa! Offering a discount?
She was once our name engraver.
Thank you for your generosity. Come on, Nechka.
Thank you.
Oh, so this is name... It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this?
No,
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony on his drills and small clams. I always come here to buy things if I've... Oh, do you have any...
I have a few in...
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we...
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go...
Well, there are too many different... Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
And there goes Xilonen dragging Tlazoli off to buy more stuff. Oh, what a busy day. I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in To Kill the Brave? Paimon's favorite? To Kill, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nechka? Which character do you like? I like Remak. Oh, the one who was possessed by Kuatlique, but never forgot his brother Tequil. He was also an amazing character. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Kuatlique in the final battle. Of course! A story's only interesting if you can really get immersed in it. Hey, Nechka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Remak, and Paimon will be Tequil, okay? Miss Traveler, can I play the role of Kuatlique? But isn't she the villain? In old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Quatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nechka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to play along.
My favorite line is the one from the end. It's... Come here, Nechka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something up for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nechka?
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Xilonen has dragged Tlisoli away from us a couple of times now. But why?
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home. I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you. How about the...
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss...
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Aunt...
Oh, Xilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. To be honest, I won't be... The last time the call came in, as for why I had been leaving so often,
Sure, we can...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Nat... Really? Then
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so...
Miss Traveler? Come here, Nachka.
Uh-huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading... It'll be Nachka's birthday in a few...
No problem. I'll be sure...
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here, you forget to take care of yourself once you... Nachka,
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not...
No, Nachka was having so much fun today that... Let me help carry her home.
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nachka. It's time to... Thank you, everyone, for spending so much. Please be sure to come to Nachka's birthday party. All right. It's...
Oh, Auntie,
I understand. It's very special to receive...
Yeah.
Oh, put it somewhere?
Well, I've read the story...
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie.
Oh.
The majority, the one I gave her, it was released long before Nachka...
Oh, but I remember...
Huh. Well, so, the ending to the... In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story...
I don't understand. Maybe she snuck out somewhere.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does in which case, there are only a few shops in the...
The booksellers all have...
So, you admit that... I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nachka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nachka. Are you disobeyed?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nachka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nichka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nichka remembers it! I know everything. Xilonen, help me, please! Something's blocking the door!
Get back!
Xilonen, wait for us!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go. Come on, follow me.
What is the situation?
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
That was quick.
Forget it!
That was quick.
Shine down!
Bring it!
Come on! Show me your courage!
There is no escape! Alright.
Out of the way or get blown away! You win.
Illusion shattered!
Let's finish this fast.
That was quick. Letting brave names echo. Inazuma shines eternal. That was quick.
Forget it!
Absurd. There is no escape. Bring it.
You are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going.
You got here quick. Impressive.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter, even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark, and I'm the one who made her stay there. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
I'm afraid so.
Then, who's that girl lying?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very... Is she really my child? How could I be happy? As I said, I only want... And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name... It's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me... Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. It's no use. It's all thanks to your idea. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark...
Don't worry, Nechka.
3.
Mom will always be with you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you, Nechka, always and forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the land. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's... Nepeka. It really suits you.
Nipeka. I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please. Please. Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tlisoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka, and what the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this.
Nechka has everything has long been recorded on your ancient... You exhausted... But have you...
My ancient...
The immovable names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... What blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows?
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last word? The reason you have a name without a past is not... It's over, Auntie.
Slowly now. Xilonen, Nechka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss Trav. I'm fine, really.
That's good. If you became this isn't...
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
Carving waves!
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Xilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nepeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but even if I told, all she had to do was start. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept. I would be so scared every day.
You have us now, Nepeka.
Yeah. So
you are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help. Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in her room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka...
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, it's similar to... It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central...
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were...
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my aunt. The most I did was keep the possibility. But now that I look... Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised everything is finally over, and...
So, what should I do now, Xilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you.
But everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers she enjoys. I'm not her, but... I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't...
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka.
But I no longer... I'm scared, Xilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A blaze gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who... It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all. Xilonen, Paimon, and...
If you really can't come up with what to do, we're from the same tribe, and until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh gosh. I nearly...
Huh?
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the clue.
These should be worth something. Come on, take it. Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest. Well, the tribe is still discussing. What I do know is that... And as for the completed... Anyway, and... Now, once all the Blaze Gem and script... Yeah, that's right. Wait, now that now, Nichka really is... She's resting in my workshop. The tribe has... But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her. Bring it!
This realm is... If you ever have... This realm is... If you ever have...
Ad Astra at... You have already claimed today's reward. Please come back for more commissions.
Well guys, thanks for watching. This was whatingamingishappening.com. Here's your host, Charlie Wonka. Please guys, subscribe, give us a like and share with your friends. A special thanks to Mr. Portillo, our Chief Executive Officer in the production management, and of course our sponsor, Mr. Humberto Hernandez from Hexagram Software, Hexa Software, Polygon Software, and Hexanet and Hexasoft or Hexa Software, Exaware, yeah, software. He's from Exaware. Exaware is the sponsor of this streaming. Thank you very much for sponsoring us. Hexaware and Mr. Portillo, the producers, sponsor and producer. Thank you very much. See you next time. Special greetings. It was quite boring. I was getting asleep. Too much blah blah blah. But the cutscenes, well, not so bad. It was interesting at the end. The full motion video. Anyway, see you next time. Take good care. Don't you ever change. Keep on playing, subscribe, give us a like, and share with your friends. Bye bye. Take care.